Rightio, we're going to start work on our copper sheets for the heat sinks and therefore the cooling systems. So that is awesome. We might start off by having a look at, just double check the numbers we're going to use for the heat sinks. And I think they're in this building here. Let's go and have a look. Oh, I can do the stairs. This is it. So we need 72 copper sheets. Perfect. Alright. Now I'll probably go back this way. Maybe? It would have to be up high. I could go that, follow that route probably. That might be the go. Over this way. Find our copper sheet factory. Which should be this one. I don't think I've built these yet. It's got to be 9. This floor looks full. These are all being pumped. This floor is full. So I've got I think I do need to start another floor. Yeah, we're going to do another floor. So while we've got this here, we'll have a look. I'm going to get them placed the same way. So this is going to be there, I think. Yep. And then this is placed on the third foundation in. Ah, this is backwards. So that foundation and that position. Right. Might just leave that for a bit. So that's 1, 2, 3, is that right? Is that what I've done? This isn't right. Centered on the third foundation in. Oh, I'm off by 1. It's got to be there. That one. That's it. Perfect. Charles, hello, welcome. Good to see you. Hope you are doing well today. Okay, a constructor pole. This copper sheet factory is starting to get big. Hope you're well, doing good here, thank you. I am doing fantastic, thanks. Nothing to complain about here. Just all the usual fun. Right, so this is going to be 9 in oh yeah, that's right, yep. So they are going to be at 80%. I'll put those over here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Right. Then I'm going to make a note in my spreadsheet. And there's another 9 for AI limiters. I might build those on the other side, but they're at... Why would I do that? That's 4.5, so... 75% will give me 6. Right. Let me just put a sign here first. So this is for cooling systems. And the next part is heatsink, that one. We've got 144 coming in by 9 is 16, and then we've got 72 out by 9 is 8 each. Right. And then over here, we'll also, I'll just do this. There are. So each one of those is, so that can be my belts. Right, same here. That one, right, now, then I've got here, 15 will be on the floor above, 12 will be on another floor. What about, what's, yeah, 9.9 divided 9 is 110%. Let's do that. And then that'll be all of those. So we have the other side as 9. That makes it nice and clean. Right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right. This one's in the wrong. I'm going to move these in. That's frustrating. Alright, that's right. Thankfully, it was only the power and the settings I'd done. Alright, there we go. Well, that's good. That's a whole floor added. Copy that. And paste. So this one will be for turbo motors. There you go. And the next part will be circuit boards. Perfect. And that's going to be 198 by 9 is 22 each. And 99 by 9 is 11. I've got a D. So just these ones, yeah. That's how I copied this. Yeah. Perfect. So then that means 22, 44, 66. So that's a Mark II. That's a Mark II. And then just making note of that. And then there are Mark I's on the outputs. Now, are these going to... No, they're not. Perfect. I could even go down straight. Right. Rightio, so let's get some walls and stuff. Get this sealed in.
Hey Smackin', you just got a follow.
Thank you, Eric Dear, for the follow.
Eurigida? Maybe? Coming with the follow? You swear you're followed before? That's all good. Twitch be twitching sometimes, you know how it is. It's good to have you here nonetheless. There we go. How's things been since your last visit? That would go there. I'm good. I think I've been watching you regularly without being followed. I remember these stairs. They're really handy, aren't they? The way I've done them. Let's see if I can get rid of the one I don't want. There we go. Yep, that's it. Yeah, I do like them. I think I'll add the same thing down here too, wouldn't I? That's it. Quite handy, very New York. Yeah, it does have that emergency exit vibe, doesn't it? We will... Yeah, and that's it, because I've got, even though I've got lifts everywhere, I still wanted to have some way to get in and out if there was no power. It needed to be compliant. Yep, as the building grows, we add some more. And then that's how I get power into the building. Into each floor. And we're going to continue that in a minute. How's your factory going? That one looks good. Nice. Right. Put a roof on it. go and hook that power up. Then we'll bring the belts of copper along and set up the input and the overflow as well. That should connect to that one directly. Perfect, they've all got power. Then the next step is overflow. I put that there. That can go there. And then up here, that's going to go on that to go down. Excuse me. And I just need to define my overflow. So on this one, I'm going to put this one's an easy one. This I'm just going to put a smart splitter. Copper ingots going in and overflow going to the right. And it's going to be a Mark 3 belt there. And then this will go there. that side and do the same on the other side. Go there. Copper ingot and overflow. Perfect. That was pretty easy, and this is going to be a Mark 3. So then we've got Mark 3s next. Now I say, I'm pretty sure, I'm just going to put I only need one at the moment, to be honest. We're only doing the cooling systems at this point. So let's just put those in and check that everything's good. And run it back. Right. I think it's this one here. No. Turbo motors. This one here. These two machines here, this is it. These two, yeah. This output here, this double output. So they need to go. So it's this here. Oh yeah, we can come all the way down to here and then we'll have to jump over. All the way down to there. Actually, probably wouldn't have reached. No, it wouldn't have. And it's got to go into here, so this one. Perfect. That can go there. That's that. Alright, so let's take these all the way out and feed them back. Gaz, hello, welcome. How's things today? So the cleaning is passed. The cleaning is paused. Fair enough. Oh, at least you did some. Some is better than none. Yeah. You can see her on your keyboard now. Wow. I mean, that in itself is a bonus. We'll go there. No. Right. Let's just... So probably... Put that there. And it's going to be that one there. Perfect. Might just put a couple of these here. That'll be maxed out for the moment. That's because it's a build up, but it will only be coming out at 144. Now, Now, as for a return path, that must be for the future. I think it is. Can I go this way? Let's just have a look at that. Everything looks good along here. That looks clear to there. Now there's issues here. This is where we need to go to the next building, I think. Yeah, because that's clearly full all the way through here. Technically I could come over the top of that pipe. I don't really want to. That'd be alright. That could come over here and I could just drop down and then back up again to get past that. That's not a problem. So then that could mean where's it going? It's going over here. It's the top of this floor. Suppose that'll work. And then I have to cross back that way. Maybe not here. Oh, I've got a feeling it's this building here. Oh no, it's not. This is the... No, it's not. So if I did come across at the top, it's still full at the top here. Oh no, this is the floor I want, this is the building I want to be in. But this is full here, I can't come in the top here. I can come in the next one down though, that's not a problem. And then that, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I'll do this one here if I can. Let's double check this is the building I'm going to. Alright, well, if that's the case, let's go. to for all this. You know what, I might just do that. Right. Right, let's get that all the way back and up. Rightio.
Snaggin, thank you very much for your resub.
Beautiful.
Thank you, House of Metzer, for renewing your tier 1 sub of 50 months. Oh, look at this shiny button. May the 5th be with you.
Mesa, welcome. Thank you very much for your generosity and support. Subscribe for 50 months, currently on a 21-month streak is absolutely amazing. Thank you. May the 5th be with you. Yeah, absolutely. Because the 4th was yesterday. Just nailed that, didn't I? So how does it get across? I feel like neither of those months are true. I should have way more in total. One of those time slip through your fingers did it. Is it there? If I want to do that, then that one's going to have to be here. It needs to be a singular. That's it. What have you been up to, Mezza, apart from work? Now that's the same spot, isn't it? I'm going to have an issue here. I might as well come across the one below. I was thinking something else. Because it's coming... Where are the other ones coming? They went into this building, that's right. Ah, that's right, yeah. Oh yeah, I was going to do that. Way too much work. It's been a super busy few weeks. Yeah, right. Right. What pays the bills, I suppose. And actually, that's actually really good. That's actually what I want. I mean, I totally planned it that way. Right, so this one I'm going to do here. Here. And there. Right, and then, yeah, actually they can go because nothing else is really going to come through here because of those pipes. As far as I'm aware. I'll leave the other ones there. Beautiful. Right, so that means... Oh yeah, that was going to go to this one here. And that means... That's definitely very triggering. Perfect. So that's going to be... that one there. It's going to have to go into... kind of kills that other one that's next to it, but there may not be another one next to it, I think. And that's it. That's the one I... Hold on, no. Wrong floor. So that's going to come around to here. Yeah, that one there. That's it. Right, so that to there. Gonna do another one straight under. What's that gonna do? That will be okay to there. Still gotta go another floor down. So from here down, so there's a problem there. So we might, and it wants to be here, doesn't it? Okay, so if I was to get in on this here, then I reckon now it actually wants to be, I'm going to do it down here. That's a bit close. It'd probably be there. Oh, that's got it. Right. There it comes. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. 2 seconds. So I'm just going to go over here and we should see it come across here in a minute. Right, there they go. They are on their way. Let's go over and check them out. And they're going in to this building over here. And they'll be coming into here. Actually, I want to check over here. We'll look over here first. Just want to make sure they come through here while we're waiting, because this will be the heat sinks now working for the cooling system. So where are we? So many different things to make. This is what we're working on at the moment. So the heat sinks are working. So the rubber will be next. 24 rubber. Where's the rubber coming from? So that's 20. Heats cooling systems be 20. That's it there, we haven't made it yet. So that's coming from heavy oil residue. I'm just making it with crude oil and the byproduct is heavy oil residue. Right, so we're going to have to be doing something with that as well, which we're going to need to work out, which I'm sure I've already accounted for, but this is coming in perfectly. Now, I'm only supposed to be getting 76, but because there's a little bit of a backup, there will be 120 coming in for a minute, a couple of minutes. That's okay. Now, are they still coming in as 60 a minute? They are still coming in. They should be 120 a minute. Oh, but there's the overflow will be my problem. That's supposed to be Mark 2. That's supposed to be Mark 2. So that should be Mark 2. And that should be Mark 2. That'll fix that. Oh, everything's running now. They're even operating, they're even coming out. And 100%. Our first heat sinks. It's been a long road to get just to this point. So now this will come out and it will come along this belt here, I think. We'll find out. Right. No, they're over this way. They're coming over this way. And they're going to go into this building here. I'm just going to make sure they make their way there. And then I can be happy about walking over and starting to play with rubber. There's actually not many rubber machines left. We'll be turning all of our heavy oil residue into coke, and then we'll be turning, I think, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I've assigned it to something it's been a long time since I looked. So that's coming into, not this one, the one down the far end. It's going to come on that belt there. There they come. So we're getting in 24 a minute. So all we've got in here so far is our water, I believe. No, I haven't done my pumps. I had to work out my pump. That's right, I was going to come back to that. So it's here. That's why there's a hole here. Oh, jeez. Right, yeah, so there we go. So the water... Oh, hold on. I hooked it up to the wrong spot. Now we'll see how far the pump... Go back over here. That's right, I put the pump here. How far did that get up? 52.2. That might be okay. I think we'll need... I think I'll put a pump inside the bottom floor. Maybe. Maybe the second floor, because... I won't need it for the bottom floor. That's definitely a given. Put it... Just where is the nearest power? There's power there. Yeah, that'd be perfect. I probably could have just done with the Mark 1 pump, but the Mark 2s I prefer. I think they've got a better footprint, physical footprint. so we've got heat sinks coming into them and water coming into them. $24. Yeah, that's the number. $24 a minute. What's our magic machine say? Do I have a number or a thingy? Need one here. That looks about right. Right. To the rubber factory. Alright, so that means we have 2 of 4 components. Rubber's next, and then nitrogen gas. That is excellent. So let's go over the rubber factory and have a look. Yep, so we're ready for the next floor by the looks of it. Oh, we may have to drain in some more oil. Possibly. I do have the resource well pressurizer and extractor now. Nitrogen gas. So where does the... So that's crude oil there. That's interesting because that's near all my train lines. That could be a potential source, but I think instead I might get... Oh, I've still got one here. Yeah, I've still got some up here. Alright then, we'll worry about that in a minute. Let's just get the building built. So you got... Are they all built in... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right. think it's there. Halfway on there. It's in the middle of that. In the middle of that. So it's there. That's the middle. That's the middle. Wow, I really did get 11 out of this. Right. What's up, Randy? Hey? You come up for a pat, are you? No? Yeah. Up you come. Yeah. Yeah. Good boy. Hey? Who's a good boy? Hey? You a good boy? Ooh. Get that. Gaz is dropping the emotes super fast. He's smashing the spacebar emotes, Randy. Don't you hit my spacebar. You can lick my nose, but don't lick my spacebar. Hmm? Oh, I know. I know. Scratches. He's a good boy. Like that scratch on the chin there. Gaz is yelling at you to press the space bar, Randy. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You'll get a bit of gunk out of your eye. Awesome. Right? All gone? Gunk be gone? Yeah? How's your eye looking? Pretty good? Whoa. Alright, are we done? We're done. Thank you. Rightio, that's better. Building this. We'll get the power hooked up. Have a look at our power situation. Everything seems to be running nicely. Mezza, there's a new game. I'm testing out a demo later today, but it's launching later this month. It's called Spacecraft. Looks like Satisfactory with No Man's Sky. I did hear about it. Yeah, you have to tell me all about it when you give it a go. I haven't seen any footage. I think I briefly saw an ad or something for it. Does sound exciting. I've actually seen, what is it? Starfield, but not Starfield, but the Star Wars mod for Starfield. And apparently it looks amazing. Right up my alley. Spaceship builder, you fly to different planets. It's first person and factory logistics automation. Yeah, right. That does sound exciting. You heard that Starfield got much better in general? Yeah. I have heard it's had some improvements, but I don't know if it's... The core of the game is still the same from what I understand. But yeah, this mod pack, like it's a collection of a couple of hundred mods that make a Star Wars experience. Like there's, was it Luke Skywalker's planet? Tatooine or whatever? Tatooine? I can't remember the name. Yeah, apparently the video of that, it looks awesome. You've got power. But yeah, I think one of the biggest complaints about Starfield is the loading screens. It's just a loading screen emulator. Simulator. I don't think I want to do that. Just the one door, thanks. Just the one door. There's no doors on this side. Oh, yes, there is. Right. Alright, I will leave it open for the minute. Makes it easy to build. I'm going to start down this end. So I'm going to have one at 120%. Now where did I put the... Pretty much along that line. Get our refinery sign. This one is for cooling system. Crude oil. Coming in at 36, right, and then nothing. And then the output is rubber at 24, and heavy oil residue that's going to be 24. Now I'll just change what I need to, but we're going to start off with it here. Right, so that's that one. Okay. So that was 120%, perfect. And then there's two at 112.5. And that's 2. So that one I'll put about here. Now this one is for turbo motors, but it's actually the next bit is for cooling systems, right? And that'll be 67.5 by 2 is 33.75. And that's going to output 45 like that, and then the heavy oil residue is the same. 45 by 2 is 22.5. Okay. Then there's two more. So it'll be these two here. 98.3%. Ah, hold on. I've been selecting the wrong recipe. Rubber. Clock rates are the same. .3%. Two machines. Right. So this is for turbo motors. And it's the next part in the chain is crystal oscillator. Right. That is going to be 58.92. I'll just put 58.9 by 2 is 29.49 each. And that's going to be and the same for the heavy oil residue. Right. That's those two. Right. And I had 4. Alright, so 4 is going to be 1, 2, 84.4%. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That leaves us 2 machines. This is for turbo motor. And the next part in the production line is computers. Right. 101.25. 4 is 25.32. And the rubber coming out is going to be 67.5. Which is 16.88 each. And the same for the heavy ore residue. Right. Then there was 8 machines and then a 2 and a 2. So I might do the 8 on the next floor. Because I've got one go. I've only got 2 left here. So I'm going to do these 2 here as... This one's 90.2. Right. This is for thermal propulsion rocket. And it's for computers. Right. This would be 27. The rubber is 1804. And that's the heavy ore residue. And then this last one is going to be at 30%. And this one's going to be cooling systems for thermal propulsion rocket. Oh wow. So there's 8 I was going to make there for turbo heavy fuel. Interesting. And then we've got this is a big one, 9. And 6. Perfect. Rightio. So that's 6 plus 18.04 plus 9 plus 27.06 plus 101.26 plus 58.9 plus 67.5 plus 36. 299.72. That's that's a normal node overclocked, I think. 300. We'll do that all as one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of a few things here. So they're there. Yeah, we'll get rid of everything. Which means I get rid of those supports as well, don't I? Sometimes I don't know why I use blueprints the way I do. So this first lot, oh yeah, no, that's right. I know what I'm doing. Apparently. Alright. I think I do. Let's see. That would be correct. I think I need at least these top foundations here just to help. Right, that one's good, that one's good. So now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. So if I did that. Now I reckon I do a pair like that. And a pair like that. And then if I do some of this stuff is annoying. How do I do this? I left a bigger gap. I don't know about that. I reckon yeah, right. That's the reason why. I'm just going to try a couple of things. I think I know my answer. That one there. And that one there. So that one. And that one will do it okay. Alright. So I don't need this one. Right. Relatable measure? Mm-hmm. Sometimes I get focused on something and I forget about chat for a few minutes. That was for the why do I make blueprints like that? Yep. Exactly, yep. Totally relatable. And that's also relative. And this one here, oh yeah, perfect. So do I do like that? Yeah, I'll do it like that. And it'll bring the oil in here. Perfect. So yeah, that's the one. Now this is where it's going to come in. So that's not crude oil. This is here. 202. Plus 35.9. $237.9. I think I've got enough here for all of it. That's going to come straight from down below. Yep. And I think I want to guess it's from a Mark 6, like a 600 pipe. Well, actually, hold on. Saying that, it may not be, because that's the Mark 1 pipe. Why would I do that? Let's find out. Oil number 3. Let's have a look. It's this one here. So it's the clock speed's 100% at that one. I'm bringing in just what I need. Okay, that one's bringing 300. That's 150. And that's supposed to join up with that one. I think that's supposed to be... So that, from what I can see here, that's that carriage. So the train goes in like that. And when it comes back out, it's the back carriage. So this one I think the other one. Let's go and find out. Take the train there and we'll find out. Train. Choo choo, that's right. Those old junction bits can be removed. Through the waterfall. Alright. Let's see what monstrosity I made. Don't get run over by the train, lizard doggo. Oh, so that's 300 per minute. So that's that pipe there. It goes over to here. Right. And then this one is I haven't even overclocked that one. I should do it. There's probably a reason why I didn't, but I'm going to now. I might as well bring as much as I can. That's 150. So that'll be 300 as well. Perfect. Alright. That just makes it clear in my head. So I'm not going to touch what's at the other end. So that means there's another node over there. That one's pure. And that's impure, so that's 150 there. That's normal. That's 300, so possibly I'd say here I'll turn off and go that way to get that oil right there. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And it's going to be a long station because it needs to be the third carriage. Going to have to get rid of some of these slugs. Yeah. Maybe if I do it this way. Yeah. Let's test this out first. Where are we? I think that'll be alright. Oh, geez, I hate when that happens. What? It's not letting me do... Oh, there we go. That's what I want there. Path that way. I bet you... Yeah. You just won't let me do... Let me do a block there. So then I'm going to do a path there. It's a block. That's a path. And that's a path and a block. Everything should be okay now. Perfect. We'll get some slugs as scenery as we go past. I've got rid of it. I don't want to get rid of a lot. Just the stuff that sticks in the tracks. Alright, so I want... Actually, I think I've got it here. Yeah. So there'll be an empty spot. So that's going to be empty for the engine. Then there needs to be 1, 2, a fluid platform, and the station. Beautiful. We're up to station 42. We must have more stations than they have in the project. When in doubt, C4. That's right, Mez. When in doubt, C4. So... oil number 4, 3, 5. This is to be oil number 6. Rightio. think I'm just going to go with yeah, I actually might just do that. It's really simple, this one. I like it. Right, yeah. Then that'll go there, and then the just put that there as a reference. It's not going to go there. That looks like the right height. So that actually, nah. There. That should be the right height. And that to there. So I might do that and that. I want to get rid of this. One of these. They're a bit picky, those supports. They don't like to be unsupported. This has probably been one of the quicker additions to the train network. I like it. That's it. That's there. I like that. And the power. Power always seems to be on the other side. This is one of these times when we're going to use the mushroom. Right. Let's crank that baby up. That bad boy. Nah. I was going to go and grab a sign, but so I didn't have to redo it, but it's pretty quick. Perfect. All right. Oil 6 load and then rubber factory unload. Don't need that anymore. That was just there as a just in case. Everything else looks good. Well, once we get back, I'm going to wrap it up, folks. I will hook up the oil and all that in the next episode and do the next production lines that go with it, like petroleum coke and that. But that was relatively quick and easy. I may need some waiting zones here, I think. There we go. Everyone's queuing up. That's good timing because there's a train here. That's what I wanted to see, and I wanted to split that waiting zone up, so that's good timing. Ah, and the pipe for this is on this side. Oh, I had to do this because of the rock, didn't I? Yeah. That's okay. That we'll put a pipe up and we'll go wrap and go that way. We're going to do all that in the next episode. But I'm very happy with the progress we're making. Let's go over and get upstairs. Oh, look, who's that? Entry point. I love my moving factory. It's awesome. And those heat sinks running at 100%. That is beautiful. That means all that aluminum production line is running spot on. I'm gonna love it. It's slowly growing. Alright, how many coupons have you made today? 6. Not bad. Right, I'm just going to wrap up. Go over here. Alright folks, we finally got the heat sinks running in this episode. We finished that by getting the copper sheets made for the heat sinks, and then they all started running, and they are running at 100% now, and they are feeding over to the cooling system blenders. So all we've got left now is rubber and nitric gas. So the first thing we're doing is we're making the rubber, so we started making the rubber refineries. We added another floor of rubber refineries. Then we went out and investigated how much oil we've got and what we're going to bring in. And there was a pure node that I brought in, so we'll get that running. That we built the station, we built the tracks. That was a pretty simple one. It was just tacking onto an existing network we had there. And then we will be, once we do that, we've brought the oil back, so now we just have to pipe that oil upstairs and we'll get all that running. And then we'll then work on what we're going to do with that heavy oil residue in the next episode as well. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening and night. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.